Today we're making an apple filling inspired by a recipe from Polina Chesnokova's new book called Chesnok. It's good in so many things. You can use it to stuff crepes, you can use it in an American apple pie, or you can use it to fill pirozhki, little yeasted hand pies that are popular all over Eastern Europe. We've made them on my channel many times. In my family, we typically make them with savory fillings like potatoes, cabbage, or mushrooms, but this is the year of me branching out into the sweet pirozhki territory. This summer I made a video on the ones filled with blueberries, and now it's apples' turn. What makes this filling particularly good is browning the butter and adding raisins soaked in rum. Put the raisins in the microwave until the rum boils and then let them sit for at least 30 minutes to let the raisins get plump. Since we'll be cooking the apples, it's important to get a variety that holds its shape well. I really don't think you can beat a Honeycrisp apple. It holds its shape beautifully and has a perfect balance of sweet and sour. Peel the apples and cut them into half-inch dice. I started with 4 medium apples and ended up with about 500 grams of diced apples. Heat 3 tablespoons of butter in a 12-inch stainless steel skillet over medium heat. When the butter starts to foam, swirl the skillet frequently to release the steam and prevent the splatter. Another option is to whisk the butter as it's foaming. Keep cooking your butter until it browns. This is not the time to step away from the skillet. You want the butter to brown but not to burn. When you see little brown specks in the butter and notice a pleasant nutty smell, you are done. Turn up the heat to medium-high and add the apples. Stir to coat them in butter and leave them alone for a couple of minutes. Give them a stir and let them cook for another couple of minutes. When the apples are fork tender and just starting to brown, you are done. Take them off the heat and add half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract or paste. Mine is a paste, so it's thick. Add the zest of half a lemon, 3 tablespoons of sugar, a tiny pinch of salt, and the raisins with rum. Stir everything together and taste. If needed, add more sugar or lemon juice until you achieve a good balance of sweetness and acidity. If you want to use this filling for pirozhki or for apple pie, wait for the filling to cool off completely before using. If you want to use it for crepes, you can use it at any temperature. For a 9-inch apple pie or for 20 pirozhki, I would double this recipe and cook it in a 12-inch skillet with straight sides to give you a bit more room. I ended up with only 12 pirozhki this time. It might have been my fault. I kept sneaking little bites from the skillet as the apples were cooling, but they were so good, it was hard to resist. If you recently went apple picking, I hope this recipe helps you put all your apple bounty to good use. The link for the dough, shaping, and baking instructions is in the description below. The link to Chesnok is in the description as well. Here are more culinary tutorials for you to check out, and if you are ever in the Boston area, maybe I'll see you in one of my classes.